for me wasn't just another activity I was in during high school. It had a lasting impact on me as a bowler and as a person. A lot of that can be contributed to my longtime mentor and coach, Bob Morris. What he was able to teach me was that how bowling and other sports in general aren't just a physical game, they're just as much a mental one. Today, I want to teach you about some of the impacts my mentor has had on me and how it's important for you to also have a mentor throughout college.
But how do you find a mentor? Well, I was able to find mine through a passion of mine, bowling. If you have a passion of yours and you're trying to look for mentors, it not only increases your chances of finding one, but it increases your relationship with them countless times more. I know I have had so many conversations with my mentor, not just about bowling, but just about anything that you can think of. And it's just because we both share that passion. But if you don't have a passion, some other good ways that you can find a mentor is by just finding something you're interested in. I found my mentor not throughout something that actually would impact my future. It was bowling. And I was able to learn so many things from it that I definitely am so glad I met Coach Morris. And lastly, just go out. I know that's kind of ironic considering the predicament we're in right now, but I can still not stress it enough how important it is to go out and make new relationships. I know that I've definitely had those thoughts to just not go out and go to an event just because I didn't really want to. But I will say that every time I have got myself out of bed to go to those things, I have only had success come from it. An important aspect of what my mentor, Coach Morris, was able to teach me was how to keep my composure. I'll be honest when I say that in high school, there were definitely some times when I can get easily frustrated, and sometimes now, especially during bowling. I remember that there were times when I would miss an easy spare, and I would just turn around on the lane, and I would just look at my parents with this horrible expression on my face. It wasn't a pretty one. But what Coach Morris was able to teach me is how to take those circumstances that don't necessarily go the way we plan and use them in order to improve. That information is so vital to me, and that's why I think it's so important to have a mentor, because they're able to teach you so many things about yourself that you don't know previously. Another person that I learned a lot from was my alumni that I interviewed, Bridget Geiner, who works as an actuary for Aon in Chicago. A lot of the things she said were related to actuarial science, but I think that they can be applied to anything. Specifically, she told me to focus more on my actuarial exams that I'm going to need to be taking throughout the future. And even though that not as many people will be taking actuarial exams, it can still be applied. Because what she said was that it was important just to use your time productively. We as students have more time than we think. And she said that it's really important to understand that and to try to get as much done before we graduate as we can. Another thing that she mentioned was how important it is to reach out and join new things. Although she did say to use our time productively, it's just as important to have those communities and have those experiences that you know you will always enjoy. That, and you meet so many new people along the way. I can definitely say that I have met so many fantastic people after joining here, and I could not be more happy about it.
Overall, the Big Six experiences will build such an impact on your college career. And I am really lucky to say that I have already accomplished a few of them. Having a mentor has taught me so much about myself, much more than I ever thought I would ever imagine, and it has helped me grow tremendously. It's my wish that you also get to encounter these experiences so that you too can go to heights that you never knew were possible.
forward. A little soft.
Hi guys, it's Alex. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. I would like to first make a few thank yous. One, to Nick Mancuso, my roommate, for videotaping me today. Definitely couldn't have done it without him. Also, Isabella North for hanging with us while we were videotaping. So that video that you just saw was my 300 game from my sophomore year in high school. I haven't been able to manage one since, but we'll get there eventually. So I definitely have changed so much since then, but I felt that it was still a good enough video that would show what you can accomplish if you truly put your mind to something. So thank you once again for listening to this video. I hope that you have had a good time watching it, and I hope that you all have a great rest of your week. And as a little bonus, I'll include a little video at the end here if you really want to see it. Bowling for me wasn't just another sport I was in during high school.